This was the scene of emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Brandon Gaudin alongside my good friend Charles Davis. Charles, our quarterback matchup here, it's a good one. Joe Burrow of the Bengals, Kyler Murray of the Cardinals.
And you're talking about two young quarterbacks.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
I'm diving.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. Powering his way forward.
Oh, my God.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 30.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. He's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
They'll run on first down. Mixon, and he's met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Folded like lawn chair.
And it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
I'm not sure if this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early in the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Rolling to his left. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching. but it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. First carry for James Conner. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flush to his right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Murray now on 1st down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz, 57 yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Prater for the extra point. And we'll tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From his end zone, Wilson.
Get through that.
Nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
They were trying to say something right there. Hey,
now 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Joe Mixon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 54 yards on the ground for him so far. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Buying time to his left. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. after the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. Set to return it. Here's Moore. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to air it out deep for Green.
Bruh.
To force it in.
They get right
Chidobe with a pick. And the Bengals are going to get the football back at their own 17. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision could get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Good strong throw and catch right there, and so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Corey Peters forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll look to throw here. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Bulldozes past him. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On the move to his left. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Burrow will throw. Forced out to his left.
Yeah.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Bengals score. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
There you are. You okay, buddy? Okay, turn me up a little tighter. Here, don't do that to me again, okay? Don't do that. Thank you so much for being sweet to my little boy here.
You're welcome, Sonny.
Sonny?
I think my sister Corinne is engaged to your roommate.
Your sister's Corinne? That's her.
Yeah, in D.C. I was at that party, the one where we wasted the good surprise on you.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
So, but you have a son now?
Not really his dad. I'm more of a temporary father figure type until social services can get another family for him.
At which point you will have to find a new way to initiate conversations with girls in the park.
Yeah, that's right. Hey! Hey! Good job, buddy! He's being on his own. Keep it flowing, that's it! Go! Go! So, does Corinne's sister have a name?
It's Layla.
Layla.
Mm-hmm.
I like your song. Could you do me a big favor? Could you just hang out with me tonight? I don't want the kid to think he's a failure because he could get me a date.
I really can't.
No?
No, I just have a ton of work.
I see. Hang on a second. Come here!
Lena, if you don't come over to Sonny's apartment tonight, there's a good chance that I'll put a stud on. Papa, please don't do this to me.
That is so cheeky.
So, I'm working at a toll booth now. I originally wanted to be a male model, but turns out I'm not very good looking, so that didn't work out.
Sorry to hear.
I'm alright, I'm in love with it. My favorite part of the song right here.
Let's get this ready for it.
Wake up.
Too late.
Just hang out a little bit, alright? Be right back, don't go sleep.
More now on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Eluding the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he's taken down inside the 30.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Being chased out left. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Man, he's on the move.
The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Throwing now is Murray. Dancing to his left. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Cliff Kingsbury, part of that new breed of head coaches, and his guys are going to go for it. He'll buy some time right. The ball comes out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it
I want a
exposed that
touchdown,
time.
damn it.
Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
A final shot before half for Murray. Steps away to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Let's
Max
go.
Williams. As time expires in the first half.
Easy.
And the
You
Cardinals
need
get a
me,
late
brother.
touchdown here on the final play of the first
Zip it in
half.
there.
Now Prater to add the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big play there on the scramble.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Flush to his right. Williams is going to have the first down and a little more, and he'll be taken down at the 26.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Buying time to his left. Murray, and now look at that. Big gain. And the Bengals grab it. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. And that's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there. Someone always trying to get to the football, trying to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned. Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before it gets going.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made there by Buda Baker. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. He gets this one to Boyd. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. Once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage. Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and then work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
This is caught. It's Boyd. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Here's Chase now on the jet sweep. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Mixon. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. It's kind of an interesting decision. 1-score game, 3rd quarter. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm willing to go out on the limb on this one and go for it. And here's why. If I set it up right now and go get the touchdown, I'm in firm control of this ball game, and my team has a ton of confidence. If I don't get it, hey, I rely on my defense. And if something...
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
He was right there, too.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Moore now to return. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Sometimes guys get locked into such
I was trying to get that first
call
one.
it, the game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
Going deep for Hopkins. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 49 yards. And the Cardinals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
You.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had to quote it back to us, but you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
From his end zone, Wilson. And
He
he will be
wasn't getting
taken
inside.
down here
Wow.
on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive starts with a completion left side, and he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Tackle made by Marcus Golden. 2nd down and 7. Now Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 44-yard line.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll run on first down. Mixon. Oh, and now some space to operate. There he goes offside. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
You should have got tackled way
Just
back
a
there.
terrific run there, Charles, from a
Nobody
running
died.
back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. McPherson on for the point after. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Set to return it. Here's Moore. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. This is Connor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Throwing on first down is Murray.
You was in the way.
Behind him, incomplete.
They've given up a few
hate when
first
they do
downs on
that
this
dumbass
drive, but
shit.
getting the incompletion there,
Yeah,
that should
the
give them something to
motherfucking way,
build
dog.
on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. Flushed out right. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One
caught
big
that
play,
motherfucker with
and they're
that
already in
spin
field
move.
goal range with
He's gonna
designs
do
on
some
getting
work.
more than that.
Come on, man. Come on. Talk to him. Talk to him. Come on, let's go.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Escaping the print. He's got his
Let's get it in
man.
there.
End zone touchdown, Arizona. Zach Ertz. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cards have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. He's at the 50, 30, 10.
Try that, motherfucker.
Can
I
you
gotta test that
believe
shit out.
this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return.
Yeah, smack. Wow.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Prater, good job. You tried, but you got your ass burnt.
From his end zone, Wilson. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The guy will actually run out how he's supposed to
The
run.
Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Little bit of a breakdown there defensively, and the RPO turns into a big chunk play.
And when you think about running offense, the word comes to mind, assignment, right? Because you have to carry those out. But you have to play assignment football on defense, too, against a team that runs these RPOs because everyone has to be in the right place. Who's getting the quarterback? Who's getting the running back? Who's covering the receivers? This will work quite well on that play.
126 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 40 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.